you've got some fanials out there.
Oh, that's cute.
You love that, fanials?
Fanials,
I thought it up this morning in the shower. Did you love it? Yeah.
I'm really here to talk about the magazine.
You can talk about the magazine right after you give me a lap dance.
So what? Father's not here today.
Bitches.
She sure does play one on Ugly Betty, and she shows up her sweet and soulful side on her first studio CD in 4 years, The Real Thing. Please welcome Vanessa Williams.
Yeah.
Dress, girl.
I don't even know who this dress is
I'm gonna rip it off before you leave. It's okay. Oh my. Okay.
It's in Jersey summer.
Oh my God, you look fantastic.
Well, thank you. We're matching.
Thank you. Well, no, we're not matching, girl. No. Congratulations on the pickup of Ugly Betty.
Well, thank you.
The next season.
Yeah, season 4.
Yes.
Thank you. We are moving to Friday night at 9, so please.
Does that worry you a little bit, the Friday?
Anytime there's a change, you wonder
Why are they doing that?
I don't know. I don't know. It was announced, and my agent told me immediately.
Things are going too well.
Yeah. But please follow us Friday nights at 9.
2020 will be happy they follow this.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly.
And you, I just want to say, when you got back in the studio with this new album, after playing just Wilhelmina, that like fierce woman, do you relax more in the studio? Where are you most aggressive?
Well, this is me. I mean, I do have an alter ego when things aren't going right, which is Wilhelmina. But no, this album is done by Concord Jazz label, so it was a chance to do stuff that's languid and relaxed and breezy. Some old stuff. I did an old Lena Horne song that I'd loved. Some Brazilian, some jazz stuff. It's great. So it's nice to have another side. I'm lucky in this business. I get a chance to do Broadway. I can do television. I can do film.
What's your what do you think your strength is? The acting,
I would
the
have
singing?
to say Broadway, because it allows me to play a role, dance, sing, and do it live in front of everyone. It's great.
Now, this is what I love about you, Vanessa. You are very open about your cosmetic secrets. You're open about the fact that you use Botox. It keeps you...
Well, we goof on it all the time on Ugly Betty. I mean, we talk about having a frozen face. And my assistant in the pilot, my assistant gave me Botox in my office. And I let him have the residuals, and you can take the rest. And he's like, thank you. So, I mean, that's what not to do. After being, out about it. Allergan, who are the makers of Botox, came to me and said, listen, we know that your character uses on television. We would like to do a charitable idea with you. And what we did was Dress for Success, which a lot of people know, which is a great charity that gives back women who have been down and out, some incarcerated, some homeless, that need to have an interview to get a job. It allows them, for women like us who've got extra suits, to give suits to Dress for Success, and allows them to have...
Do they get Botox also?
Well, no. So Allergan gave back $250,000 to Dress for Success. So Express Success is a website. You can go, you can find out how you can contribute, but it was a nice way not to just be, I use Botox. And we also want to say use Botox carefully with the right type of people. We've heard horror stories about, synthetic motor oil. Oh, craziness.
I do want to mention that you're going to be on. Bill Getty and I do a radio show on Sirius Radio every Monday from 6 to 7 o'clock at night. And Vanessa's going to be with us next week, and she's going to sing, which is why I've been playing the album, and it's lovely.
Thank you.
It's really lovely. I want to go in the past a little bit, because you were the first African-American Miss America to be crowned back in 1983. They took your crown away because there was some
I resigned before they took it away.
At the time, it was a big trauma. In a way, it helped your career, because people really, I think, took another look at you. Yeah?
Well, it's been 20... Absolutely. I don't think it helped my career, but it made me the person that I am. I mean, I didn't get a chance to establish myself. I was a major in musical theater. I'd done tons of theater and Broadway and dance and all. So people that knew me knew my talent, but it took me years to get on... I mean, it took me 10 years to appear on Broadway. Well, I mean, there's a story, that I was going to do My One and Only, which at the time Tommy Tune was in and Twiggy was in, and they wanted me to replace Twiggy. And Lee Gershwin, who was the widow of Ira, owned the show. And I auditioned. Mike Nichols was one of the producers. Everything was golden. And did the audition. And by the time Mike Nichols went downstairs, the phone rang in the back of the theater, and she said, "Over my dead body."
Oh, so
Mrs. Gershwin. This is Mrs. Gershwin, because she owned the show, and she thought that I wasn't suitable for the Broadway stage, even though I was kicking and bouncing my leg off of my shoulder, doing the Charleston and all that stuff.
She was skinnier than you.
No, Twiggy did it. I was going to replace her.
her. Yeah, but then we have today. I mean, all these years later, it's something that obviously still hurts. Then we have the Miss USA, who would have been Miss USA, Miss California. Nude pictures of her emerged, but she was not forced to. It did not have that same kind of effect now. We've changed
it's apples and oranges. I mean, at different times. But also, I was Miss America. I worked my behind off for 10 months. I only had a month left. So it wasn't like I hadn't gotten a chance to prove myself. Yeah. So I had worked hard, and the people that wanted me to keep my crown said, "Listen, you deserve it. You worked. You're just, the home stretch." She hadn't got a chance.
What about this whole thing with the gay marriage, that she came out and said she was against gay marriage? That created a big hoopla, too. Do you have anything to... Funny thoughts?
I'm a big,
gay marriage pro.
Absolutely.
Well, you were not asked to give your opinions back in those days.
Well, we had it back in the day, in '83, and also Miss America is a different organization. It's a scholarship and it has talent. USA is just basically money and beauty. It's a whole different thing. But we had a 7-minute interview, so we were asked about a bunch of things, and that was off, not on camera.
Yeah. Right. Well, Vanessa, we don't want to. We want to have time for you to come back and sing, and oh my goodness, I can't wait. When we come back, Vanessa is performing a song from her new CD, "She Don't Move." So don't you move.